Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Sims 4 Random Pets Genetics Challenge, where we mix and match all sorts of different animal genes to see what kind of curious crossbreed creations we can create. And this time, not only do we have this absolutely gorgeous fox named Crimson, a new fox I don't think we've actually seen this variant in before because I found her on the gallery and it was just so pretty I had to go ahead and grab her. But we also have a Halloween spooky skeleton special. So it is finally back. It is that time of year where I'm starting to think about all sorts of spooky things. And whenever that happens, and I combine that with my thoughts of science and mad science, that ends up making me think about the skeleton specials. So, for those of you guys who are new around here and you don't know what the skeleton specials happen to be, that is when we randomize everything about this animal. I don't know what Kennedy here happened to be in a previous life. Truly, I have no idea. I don't know what this dog's genetics are. I don't know what their coat color is. I don't know what kind of breed they are. I don't know what coloration they are. Like, none of these things are in our database. The only way we're going to be able to find out what Kennedy was when they were alive is through the surprise of grabbing some of their genes and mixing it with Crimson's genes and seeing what kind of curious crossbreeds tumble right out of our petri dishes. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I have missed the skeleton so much because I love everything that has to do with random generators. And also a really quick thank you to Crimson for your very sweet comment about how much you love being one of our LaBARKatory lab assistants. And I do agree that a wolf and a jaguar would be a very fun crossbreed to check out. I think we may have done wolves and jaguars, but I'm totally willing to do it again. No two experiments are ever the same. And then Kennedy, I very much love the idea of doing a wolf and a tiger. I could have sworn we'd done that one too. But man, you guys are really coming up with some good Canis lupus crossbreeds. And as usual, friends, if you guys want to become one of the curious crossbreed creations themselves, or if you have some suggestions for what we could do here in the lab, all you need to do is leave some comments down below and the random comment generator. Are you sensing a theme? You know, with the whole random idea? And the random comment generator just might pick you next time. So all right. This is going to be a little bit of forensics, so any of you who are into all things true crime, step forward, and you shall be helping me today as we grab the genes from Kennedy, we grab the genes from Crimson, let's toss them into a petri dish and see what we get. Name on the name list. Alright, Crimson, let's go ahead and mix your genes with Kennedy here. Ooh! Oh, I don't know if this is like the Arctic fox. I mean, this looks like the Arctic fox genes from Crimson, but it could potentially be a clue on what Kennedy actually happens to have for their coloration. I'm not sure. Okay, so this is actually going to be little Jay. And Jay, oh, thank you so much for your sweet comment. You are actually going to be a hairy couch potato who is very friendly. And you left an absolutely adorable, friendly comment on how much you absolutely adore all of our adventures. And if I ever am thinking about adding Zelda Breath of the Wild to the list of games to play, you bet I am. You bet I am. I've been meaning to get around to that one for a long time. But now that you've mentioned it, you know what? I'm going to put it down. I'm going to scribble on the side of my long, long list of possible crossbreeds over here. And I'm going to put Zelda. Breath of Wild. Zelda Bow. Bow wow. Oh my gosh. Yes, because I need to collect Koroks and I need to get used to Breath of the Wild before the new Zelda comes out with whatever new Switch we're getting. Keep your eyes peeled, friends. Keep your eyes peeled. All right. I don't know how many clues we got from Jay about, like, Kennedy's identity, because I'm pretty sure Jay is mostly Arctic fox. But let's come over, and we are going to pull in another mixed breed and comment generator. Okay, okay. And now let's add in Kennedy. Okay. Again, I don't know if we're... Oh, wait, we have Curly Tail. But is that just a coincidence? Did Kennedy potentially have curly tail before they became a skeleton? I don't know, guys. And I mean, is this just the Arctic fox genes, or was Kennedy actually like an all-white dog or something? All right. Well, here's our next mystery. And let's go ahead, randomize the personality, and welcome in Little Apple. What a lovely name from JFeather180. I think somebody very much enjoys the warrior cats as well. I always wonder, those of you guys who are JFeather fans, why? I don't doubt it. I too am a JFeather fan. But what makes you just be like, yes, out of all of the cats, that is the one? For me personally, I just have a soft spot for anybody who collects, you know, sticks, plants, weird seeds. Yeah, that seems pretty on board now that I actually give it a little bit of thought. Never mind. I know why I like JFeather. And Apple, oh my goodness, so you are going to be a sleuth, which is what we need to solve the mystery of what the skeleton is, who is also stubborn and a hunter. Okay, maybe a sleuth who's a stubborn hunter? That would be a good detective dog. Because they're going to like hunt a owl. Maybe when they grow up, I'll remember to like maybe save them to the side for a potential detective in the future. All right, Crimson, Kennedy, new clue. New clue! I am pretty darn sure this has nothing to do with a fox. Look at this! So I think we're finally seeing what Kennedy's coat pattern, if not the coat color, actually happens to be. This is so fun! Oh, I love the surprise of the skeletons. All right, so let's go ahead and welcome in Silver from Silverhell. And Silverhell, I am so glad you have been enjoying the mixes with all of the foxes. It's quite exciting to see. I mean, one of the reasons we're hanging out with the red foxes is because we're hanging out with red foxes in our Planet Zoo adventures. I really need help scooping all the wombat poop and counting all of my fruit bats. So if you guys could, you know, come over to those Planet Zoo episodes and help me out, it would be a big help. I'm beginning to lose control of my zoo. Trust me, when the raccoons get here, everything goes off the rails. But that to the side, let's go ahead and see what our glutton, who is quite jumpy and adventurous, is going to do. The moment of truth is going to be when we start having these puppies grow up. That is when we might really get some insight into what Kennedy Halloween spook season, or just how cool the skeleton crossbreeds are. All right, are we gonna get another clue? I think we got another clue! Is this another clue? This is not a fox, that's a little brown nose. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking adorable. I would like to go ahead and welcome in Amethyst. Amethyst, welcome, welcome. You, my dear, are an independent couch potato who is a sleuth. So we are ending up with a lot of wonderful detective puppies. And this one offers up a lot more clues. And for some reason, I really want to pet this puppy's tummy. This one just looks like it has a very soft tummy. And Amethyst, I am so glad that you have enjoyed our lynx hybrids in the past. And I did not know that a lynx is about double the size of a house cat. Does it depend on the house cat? Because I know some house cats who are like 4 pounds and some house cats who are like huge Maine Coon mixes that push closer to 20. Huh. So when we say when you say house cat, like what are your guys' opinions of house cat size? Because I think that's a gradient. All right, let's go ahead and pull up some more clues. I think we were first couple experiments, and now I think we're really starting to get somewhere. Uh-huh! See? See? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, This is definitely probably what Kennedy either is the color of. I can't think of like a crossbreed that would look like this. Or like, excuse me, a dog breed. I mean, maybe some. The brown is kind of throwing me off, so that might be unique to like Kennedy. Because I did randomize the actual colors for the coat as well, because that's how we do it here. And I didn't see what the randomization was because I had my eyes closed more or less and had to like listen for the clicks. It was harder than it sounds. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we are going to have Gifford. Gifford, welcome from Fair and Gifford. And you suggest having a fanged deer mix with a German Shepherd. Thank you for reminding me that fanged deer do actually exist. And actually, because of the amazing custom content created by Kalino, we could actually create them. So let me put down fanged deer and a German Shepherd. There we go. That's actually a pretty good mix if you ask me. All right, so welcome to little Gifford. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up the next little one. Yet, Oh, you guys are gonna be quite tickled. Look at the curly tail. Okay, I wish we could keep those genes, but that's not what Kennedy's genes are. Okay, okay. Gray. We're really, I think we have kind of, I think curly tail, I think bigger body. We're gonna be able to like analyze what Kennedy actually looked like in life now that we have all of these little mixes with his genetics. And this is going to be Rexy from Random Rexy. Excuse me, Rexy, there we go. And Rexy, you suggest a fox dragon. Have we truly not done a fox dragon yet? In my head, I feel like we've done almost all of the fox crossbreeds you could, but clearly there's still hundreds of more experiments to go. And Rexy, you are a glutton who is stubborn and jumpy, which are all very adorable traits to have. I mean, depending on how big you are, being jumpy might be a little bit of a handful. But alright guys, now that Crimson has gone ahead and donated her dainty DNA, I have to admit that none of her actual coloration ended up showing up, and I think we only ended up with 2 out of the 6 who happen to have a little bit of fox DNA. Let's go ahead and see, with Kennedy here, what we're going to get from all of these little ones growing up, and then we will cross-analyze the DNA mixes and reveal what Kennedy looked like in life. So Jay, you're up first. Small or big? Small, with a cow tail. You know what? I'm gonna roll with that. I think somebody didn't clean the petri dishes out enough, and that time we actually did have some cow DNA mixed in there. Oh my gosh, Jay actually looks a lot like a little white lab rat, doesn't it? Doesn't he? Look at him. Oh, that's so cute. I never thought about that, but I wonder if you could make kind of like a gigantic mouse model. I'm gonna have to give that a little bit of thought. All right, so, I mean, this one's smaller. I think we're getting a lot of Crimson's fox DNA in here. That's what I'm thinking. The eyes, maybe not the ears though. The ears are different. We really do look like a little white lab rat here. That's adorable. Apple, are you going to be like that? Or are you going to be, yeah, a little bit like that with another cow tail? Now I'm really suspicious. Now I'm really suspicious. Okay. Okay. Kennedy, maybe Kennedy was like some sort of cow chasing dog of some ilk. Silver, are you going to stay small? Are you going to have a cow tail? Oh my gosh, another small one. No cow tail this time. But we do have, okay, those ears definitely look like they actually come from Crimson's body. So the tail length, I'm getting a lot of mixed messages here, but I think that this kind of coloration is from Kennedy's side for sure. But I mean, we're not getting any other data. I feel like everything else, other than Jay's ears, everything else seems to be coming out more on the fox side. So Silver, or excuse me. So Amethyst, are you going to provide us with any more insight? Look at the little tail. Oh my goodness. So actually the fox genetics, I was saying they weren't very strong, but I think the fox genetics actually are pretty strong in Amethyst. Your little tail. Oh, it's so cute. Wow. I love these colors. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, that's definitely one I could see you guys wanting to adopt into your Sims families. Okay, so far, I could have sworn that Kennedy is like a big dog, but all of the little ones have been little. Gifford? Never mind. Okay, but see, again, the fox DNA has triumphed, and I don't think we actually have much evidence of what Kennedy was in life, because this is just like a giant different colored fox. What about Rexy? Any other insight? Okay, Rexy, your tail, no dragon, come on, dragon tails, Rexy, that's what I thought. No dragon DNA in this mix, because I mean, unless Kennedy is going to shock us and have been a dragon. But I think this is probably the closest to what Kennedy probably looked like. No wonky donkey colors, but I am going to say I really love Amethyst. Look at that little tail. Look at the little face. Oh my gosh, they look like they've been just like sniffing around, hunting for acorns maybe. And Kennedy, let's go ahead and see. So now that we have these 6 little babies, we can go ahead and scoop their DNA up, and the grand reveal, boink. Oh, hey! You actually are like a very normal looking dog. Let me go ahead and give you, there you go. Well, okay, twirly tail it is. So Kennedy actually was a very normal looking dog. Huh. I wonder what kind they were. I remember when I first randomized it, like, huh. Okay. Well, you know what? We did get, actually, the ears are pointy and, oh, that's where I got confused. The muzzle and the pointiness on the ears actually lined up pretty perfectly with our fox. No wonder I was so confused. They actually were very, very similar. Okay, well, there we go, friends. That skeleton and mystery of DNA has now been solved, and we know what Kennedy did look like when they were alive. So, I love that. You just never know what you're gonna get. We actually ended up with a very normal looking one this time. Sometimes it's been chaos. All right, rest in peace, Kennedy. And I'm just gonna kind of scoop Amethyst up and like run out the door with her now. But alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. If you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, stay curious and leave all your suggestions for some more curious crossbreeds down in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!